70 turns. Capture all the islands.
Yep. Okay.
Do you think it's actually more viable to just send your destroyers out to the coastlines and send your battleships to the center? Since they're so slow, they're never gonna make it anywhere.
Maybe. Yeah. It's hard to tell how big this map is.
Yeah.
So we are
the middle group that's in a straight line.
Yeah.
And then
the upper left group.
The upper left group that's in a straight line. The 3 ships. So you've got, a battle cruiser and a cruiser to your northeast up there defending that city.
Sure.
And then...
Okay, so...
probably a battleship defending that southeastern one.
Yeah.
And then 2 battleships off to there in the center that are going to come to defend those islands. Remember, if you go straight forward, he explodes.
Yeah. So... probably miss it.
I think that'll be okay. Yeah. Not real well. Came close.
Carry on, Bristol. Sullivan.
Lead the attack.
I think it's critical.
Oh, those are both battleships.
Critical in this one to skip visuals because it'll watch it pan across the map constantly.
Every so often, probably worth it just to see what they're doing and where they are, but...
well, we're going to find out if that guy's got enough ammo to take out 2 battleships. That's, the first thing we're going to learn.
Yeah.
If it's not, well, then this will not work.
Rotate it.
And then that way. Southeast.
Yeah.
Check to see, is it faster? Can I do this with display? Kind of. So... both of my battleships have missiles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll spell. Barely have torpedoes.
Okay.
They are outfitted to deal with submarines.
Probably out there somewhere. Already next to land, do you think? Shooting out there.
Dude, don't stand on my drink.
Looks like... okay. I have no sense of when I need to tell them to start turning south.
Nope, neither do I. I think they need to keep going the way they're going for a little while. Yeah. Ooh.
Going Burving. Okay, so if we have to redo this, we had those ships just go
Just continually going southeast, yeah. And likewise with these, we got them turned around and going. That's what I was saying earlier about how I had like zero interest in doing this because I know we're gonna waste like 60 turns and then lose.
Like, if you could have free... You could look at the map normally, it'd be...
Maybe you just zoom out. Like, that's all it would take. Instead of that bullshit satellite image that's nothing, you just back up a little bit so you can see what was actually around your ships. You know what you need?
Nintendo power.
The incredible Mr. Limpet. He can come help you.
We are on track to eventually getting somewhere.
Yep. Thrills never stop in Super Battleship. Boys are going to try to take out your destroyers.
Succeed.
He's almost to that city in the north. They seem to be a long ways from those islands. And they are forever away from that southeastern corner.
Probably will be intercepted by battleships.
By that battleship. Yeah, there's that one battleship that's coming for them. Yeah. Alright. I guess your two destroyers that are coming down from the top could just turn straight south now. And bombard that island. Or at least one of them could, and the other one could keep going southeast to get to the other island. That's probably the way to do it.
Oh, sorry.
I think you're at a spot where you could do that. I don't know if you need to. I don't know what anyone should be doing, really.
Well, we're gonna find out if sending these three
off by themselves
is a mistake, because it's a lot of time spent to just watch them go way out in the distance, because it didn't look that big on the map.
Nope, but it seems to be a real long ways.
Okay. No, Ashley. Yeah, like go around the island.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice.
Sound naval decisions. Do the two that are next to each other sequence instead of bouncing around the map like this would be so bad, but okay, well, 1/7 of the way towards our timer.
Ooh, the surface battery.
Yeah, who knows if that's the right one. Subs or other mines. Anything.
$32 knots.
Knots.
You only need one.
So pretty close to a harbor here.
Yeah.
Get this boy in this harbor. Take control
if that counts.
And then missile those two battleships.
That'd be pretty good.
First.
Just straightforward's fine.
In harbor.
Okay. Missile those boys from here. Like a no. Oh, there you go.
They're right here. One of them. %49.
Oh. Just kind of appeared out of nowhere.
Sorry, Shikugu.
Well, that was pretty ideal.
Just keep doing that. Africa has almost reached this area. D. Sullivan is lost at sea.
That's not true. D. Sullivan knows exactly what he's doing with his battle group. Gonna have the other two ram that battleship. And he's gonna claim all the victory.
You think it's just like the previous time where we have just enough ammo to take out one battleship?
I don't know how much damage the destroyer guns do. But it looked like your battleship guns had like lots of ammunition.
Bad news, Carmen.
Belong to us
Taking
now.
over 10 of 22 cities.
What? Oh. For a second, I thought it said 1 of 22 cities, and I was like, never mind. Game over. Yeah. Okay.
22? Nine?
Yeah, I don't know. It's clustered in some way. So you need to, with D. Sullivan's group, probably either break east or break south so that you don't run straight into that battleship. And then, like, swing around or come back down into that harbor.
Are they going to have all three of them take him out?
I mean, you just roll up on him and try that. I don't know what's going to happen.
What's going to happen is if I don't hit his guns with one shot, I get wiped.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how much damage he's going to do to you in a single shot.
Yeah, I get that machine shot.
Would probably just turn northeast toward that.
Take it.
That's 11.
Was
Now, I think they'll be able to pull off to the east or go to the south, whichever way you want to go. I think he's actually a pretty good distance ahead of you still. Because the map is deceptive.
Alright, got our missile back.
I guess all you can do is start turning out of the harbor. Or backing up out of the harbor, whichever is more realistic. Probably turn.
It's hard to say.
It's hard to say. But otherwise, you're going to just keep going deeper, and then you're going to have a harder time backing out.
Slow down.
Reasonable. Right turn. Yeah. You gotta get to that city that's over on the east. You got 2 battleships off to your left. See, like, they're a pretty good distance out. I think that destroyer is going to come in and take that city that you've got. I think you want to turn west. I think that the northeastern bit there, or the northwestern bit of that big island, I think is what your destroyer is going to take, and I think your battleship's going to have to take the southern end. But it all depends on how they defined cities, since it seems to be pretty unclear. Yeah, he's like real close to you. I don't know why he hasn't popped into your radar range yet. That guy that's going southeast over there on just moved a second ago. We needed to start turning east. I think straightforward.
And book it, Sullivan. Oh no, I see it. Oh, he did not turn in time.
That just means it's time for a torpedo strike. I don't know if you can go straight forward out of there or not. Oh no. Remember, you can cancel out of the attack. You just like jack up his guns and then flee.
Get it? No! Oh no! 2 shots.
Oh, it's okay, you got him. Now D. Sullivan could finish the job. Why we sent 3 destroyers this way. Oh, there's a submarine. You haven't had your sonar going for a while. Rudder control! It. Eight turns to get that battleship turned around. Sonar? Don't forget your rudder control. Not that you're likely to survive.
Hull strength 9.
Yeah, not that you're likely to survive that torpedo attack that's coming, but... Oh, got your guns up and running, I see.
Dropped a couple torpedoes. I don't think they're gonna do anything. Hey there, Pixels. Well, this has been a travesty.
Yeah, this is bad. Lost the Vigilant.
A rover. I couldn't missile that guy. He was just out of range. Thwarting my plan to just stay in the harbor and shoot off missiles. Well. Oh. Good.
Here, I just thought there were no submarines. Wishful thinking. No, you can't hit D. Sullivan! Battleship. Mason, I don't know, your stupid tiger isn't gonna get it done. Fine in that entrance. Africa, you've been useless. Full strength 9.
Yeah.
I don't think D. Sullivan's gonna make it. He's gonna go down with his ship.
Still miss.
True. Nope. Rip. Big F's in chat for D. Sullivan.
Okay, well...
You could screen cap the D. Sullivan photo there and use it as an emote.
Very niche. Where is that battleship?
You sunk it.
No. We haven't sunk anything. He's
sunk
right
one.
there!
He's just outside your radar range. Because your battlecruiser has junk radar.
I know. I know he's right there.
Yeah. Oh, this sucks. Now he's gonna hit you with a missile. You just drove into his range. Take out that battery. All ammo has been expended. You shoot torpedoes at it.
Just missiles. They never had missiles. Doesn't matter. Missiles were selected. So we don't have missiles. That's the end of your turn. You're stupid.
Game sucks.
Why are you even piloting a ship? Who made you in charge of the Navy?
Nintendo, that too.
Mindscape. It's not the same thing.
Nintendo licensed it. They agreed.
What on earth is happening?
I don't know, man. He is right there in the middle of that deep water. Oh, wait. You got sonar on.
Checks out.
Oh! Right in the ass.
May not win.
At least you sunk those 2 battleships.
Ping ping.
12 of 22 cities.
Okay.
Oh, so he's got to go, like, east along that northern
Well,
coastline?
now you know that there's 2 different cities on that island.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that guy that's in the northeast there is your destroyer, so you should just turn and go due east to take that city.
What do you think is east?
That, like, cluster, that, like, biggish dot?
The farthest northeast white dot?
Yeah.
That is not me. That is
Where
a
do you
battleship.
think your destroyer is?
He's on the left edge of the right large landmass. He's that little white dot.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay, so...
We're the big dot that's below the small
Yeah,
island.
that's obvious.
Things on the lower left are both battleships.
Are there red dots along that northern bit east of the city that you took with your battle cruiser? Like along the bottom of that landmass? Or are those just like indicating geographics? I think that's just geographic. So like I think that battle
There's
cruiser...
a city here, here,
Uh-huh.
here, here, here,
Uh-huh.
here,
Uh-huh.
here, 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 and here.
Oh, it's okay. I think D. Sullivan's got it in the southeast.
Isn't D. Sullivan dead?
Yes.
Everyone in the southeast is dead.
Yes, your entire fleet that went that way got wiped out by submarines.
Yeah.
This sucks. Like, you're basically just playing at this point for information purposes.
Yeah. Like, now I know there are 2 separate cities on that island, which I did not,
No,
like...
wouldn't have guessed.
The Irving. And there's just...
Ooh, well, that's over.
2 for 2.
At least if they run aground, they can't sink. You're just turning them into stationary batteries. Ooh, almost. Yeah, it's yours now. He's got a battleship like cruising right up on him.
Okay, so that's one city. Just that tiny little shape.
Yep. How many turns are you at? Like 20? 25?
Doesn't matter.
I'm just trying to get a sense of, like, how much we actually have to do. I love how your ships have all this forward momentum when you're moving, so you can't slow down and turn.
They can stop and fire.
But they can just stand still and fire all day long.
Yeah. I don't know if you've noticed, but the enemy fires and moves simultaneously, so they take 2 turns.
Yep. Shockingly, a battleship can both move forward and rotate its guns at the same time.
Carry on, Mason.
Unless they're the good guys. Oh, are we good guys? I mean, we are just bombarding cities here.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
Huh? I know that they will try to take the cities.
Oh, I knew they would do that.
Again.
Basically, they have to lay waste to the entire city.
26.
Oh, good.
Depth charge is ready. We don't have a depth charge.
Oh!
Monobo Island.
Destroyed. It's yours now. Thanks.
That was an attempt at total war. 40 minutes.
Yeah. Alright.
Where did we go wrong?
Playing Total War.
Okay, so the effort to turn these boats around and have them head southeast was a big miss.
Okay, so let's go due north with them. We'll have them start taking all of the center islands. We'll have this battle cruiser launch missiles at those 2 battle cruisers to the west.
Yeah.
Resupply in one of the harbors if we can
Determine where there's a harbor.
If we can even pull into one.
Looks like he could pull into That biggish one over on
the
east or north on the north side of that island.
I would think the northern one is probably more realistic. So we need to send D. Sullivan and his group like northeast around those islands to take all those little cities there. And our northeastern battle group, I think we'll just take all of them northeast, take out those battle cruisers, and then send the destroyers to the northeasternmost point and start coming south down that coastline. And in the meantime, you have to contemplate, are you going to make another attempt when I fail? Or are you going to say, okay, that was Super Battleship?
I'm tempted to just bail on it entirely. The pure tedium of having to watch this animation over and over again.
I concur.
For what I'm going to assume a credit sequence is going to just play the same tin whistle.
Victory!
You'll flash the names of those quality testing, quality assurance staff
I was going to say
again.
Special thanks to D. Sullivan. North yet? Son of a... Push any button and it leaves. No, I need...
It takes so long. Load the map.
Yeah, it's absurd. No pets unless there are foods. Are there foods?
Seem like it.
No pets.
Just think you could belong to an elite group that bothered to play all of Super Battleship.
I think it was more that it was the game they asked for their birthday, and they had to play it.
They asked for a copy of the board game Battleship, and this is what they got.
Wow, well, actually, this is an upgrade. Grandma did good this year. Unless you didn't own a Super Nintendo and then
Got you the Sega Genesis version.
swing and a miss.
Not rub your face on my cup, thank you.
No, not possible to not do it.
Rubbing your smell glands on things.
I beg to differ. Smell glands are very important. Ow. God, you start so far from everything.
To give you all the options, you could go
West.
whatever direction you want.
Truck off.
Basically an open world simulator at this point.
True.
Like sailing across the ocean in real time.
Thankfully, it is not. That happened in Silent Service. Did you play that in real time? I know you do in
I don't think so.
Wolves of the Sea, I think, is just one of the iterations of it. I think it's like the third in that game franchise where you play U-boat captains, submarine captains. Well, I don't know all of them boats. Whichever one it was, there was some group of fans that went through and made a mod that put in like where all of the known convoys were in real time, so that you could sail around and sink the ships that were actively in those spots during World War II. I was like, that is a lot of effort, man.
Hey, you found an island. D. Sullivan's just gonna retire.
Wow, that would be great.
He's gonna beach. He's gonna spend time on the beach.
All he's got to do is beach his ship.
No, I think if you put in like a legitimate effort here to play this, and it's clear that it's just an absolute pain to get through, then I think you're gonna be forgiven if you walk away from it. Uh-oh. H. Mason's not gonna walk away from it, though.
But I think I put them in almost exactly the place I want them.
Can you missile that man?
Probably. Oh, I'm really bad at the missiles, so be a disaster. Oh!
It's simulating like the amount of physical force you have to exert to take the like little wheel thing and crank it.
Yeah. Full speed ahead. Why is it so hard?
Someone who hasn't played this game will never understand.
Like,
You're pressing in that direction, just nothing is happening. No input. It's frame perfect. You got one every 60 frames chance to go in the diagonal direction. It's the top button.
okay, that's what I was trying to... I wanted to verify that I wasn't wrong.
Okay, when you fire, you're gonna just like wiggle left and right real fast and keep it just centered in the
I know, I'm terrible at it.
Go right a little bit. Oh, you're good. You did it. Sunk that battleship.
Yeah.
As Liam Neeson would say.
That is exactly what Liam Neeson would say. I believe you are correct.
I'll switch back to sonar.
Good. Destroyers are in good positions up there.
Don't believe that C. Bristol is close enough to do anything.
I thought there was one like right about there, but
D. Sullivan, you better slow down, buddy.
no way. D. Sullivan never slows down. He doesn't know what the meaning of that word is.
Before I turned it off last night, I was just running this for a second. I didn't even like take it seriously. And I had D. Sullivan. I had the three ships in the south turn around. I had them head like straight south, which was like a mistake. Like there's nothing south from your starting position.
Yeah, you have to go southeast.
It was just like a terrible choice. But I had him turn south. I had him do like the wide swing turn. So he did like a full speed and came in like right next to the other ship, and it seemed like a D. Sullivan move. Just pull up side by side with his other ship and just be like, we're going toe to toe. Ten out of 22, good enough.
Yeah, right. Okay, good. Battleship's going the way I want it to. Yeah, I think I'm going to the places I generally want to go. Get that northern battleship.
What are you going to do with your northern battleship when you use him to take out the other northern battleship?
I'm going to have him start... I think I'm going to send the two destroyers straight across, which means I need to have them swing out just a little bit to go around that landmass. Have them head to that harbor in the northeast. I think my battleship, I'm going to sweep across the top of that smallest island there, and then try to come down and engage those two ships that are over there and take that harbor.
Okay. My suggestion would be to have him
Swing down to that harbor.
go here and restock.
Yeah, that's what I was considering too.
And then try to get over there.
Yeah.
If that guy in the south hasn't done something, because he's got two missiles too.
Yeah. I'm going to have him try to take out those two ships and then swing up around the coast of that island.
Yeah.
and meet up with D. Sullivan's group.
No, D. Sullivan's gonna be long gone.
He may be, because he's going to continue up along that coastline on the east side, I think. Let's see. First, D. Sullivan, you brother, gotta slow it down a little bit. I'm sorry. Nah, he should be fine. You.
Those people didn't need their silo anyway.
Nah, screw them. I wonder if I've got to destroy that thing on that island that the battleship there is next to. And you're continuing southeast, southwest. You're continuing to try to come up to deal with us. You're just sitting still. Probably too soon. That. Oh.
She's still close enough to take out that.
She is.
Factory. Orange square building.
Warehouse. Those.
Is he close enough to missile? He does, he has two. He had to.
They got this boy.
Unknown ship.
I think he's sitting like right here-ish. Machine shop.
Tried to missile it.
Shit!
I think the good news is that if he'd shot that machine shop, he would have just shot the next thing inland and wasted more time. Wow. Well,
I lose.
Yeah.
All there is. Like there and that water. Really? You can't hit anything, can you? Oh.
No, he's got missiles. Torpedoes! D. Sullivan's the kind of madman who would throw torpedoes.
Really?
Seems right.
Oh, well. 'Like I can see him.
Missed.
%43.
Do it! Right.
Get out of here. I was like, this is frustrating. I know he's right here. 36? That is getting real thin.
If you move forward one, you should be...
Should be okay, I think. Still move forward one and fire on me.
Told you D. Sullivan was just going to retire.
Yeah, he set himself up on the beach. Very nice this time of year. Oh, he's creeping up over there. Go after D. Sullivan on. Get off the beach. Where's my repair get off the beach power?
Build a new ship.
Target this sub with torpedoes. Nope.
Torpedoes work?
Yeah. Why would you be able to attack a submarine with torpedoes? Slow down.
There's like a city north of your,
That one ship.
yeah, northernmost thing. And I think that it's too far inland for anything that's not a battleship to get it.
Everyone knows, Mira. You think it's time for something.
The Dragon! Battleship name.
True.
Submarine.
Send D. Sullivan over to take care of it.
On foot. It's like at the northern edge of your screen.
Submarine. All right. D. Sullivan beached, but you didn't. Checks out. No, Africa. Far. Oh!
Neutral territory has been taken over.
So that didn't count.
So showed up as red on the map.
Yep. I don't know that he is in charge range. Alright.
That was Super Battleship.
Uh-huh.
The comment I made when you weren't here was that like the last 3 missions of this are the point where when you rented the game, you just be like, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm gonna send this back to the store now.
I've experienced enough of this.
It's
trash! Here I thought I had him at a standstill.
so that you can back up. So
Yeah.
just cruising straight forward.
Not close enough. Like, it's such pure trash that you can't move and attack. Oh, he is beached. Great. Okay.
Yeah, he's done.
All right. Yeah. Just everybody's beached.
At least for his, though, like, his pixel is clearly on the land. We're done. We're out of here. It's like... I find the game kind of charming at first. Like, there's something about, like, okay, yeah, sure, you're controlling the fleet, and it gives you these little missions.
Oh, back up. See what your other game options are. Can you play just normal Battleship?
You can.
You started the mission. Did you know that the cancel button is sometimes the accept button?
I don't even know. There you go. We're playing Battleship.
Wow. You already got him. Get 3 per turn. Pretty dope, I guess. Uh-oh. Cluster your ship's strat always works.
Does it?
Against the CPU, yes. Oh, dang.
Tried to cluster his ships.
What a sucker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So the computer cheats, because he determines his shots case-by-case basis, clearly.
Yeah. Oh, their battleship has been sunk. Yeah, it's the cruiser. Battle cruiser and then a cruiser. Now he's done with that corner. He'll never come back. Submarine. Oh. Enemy cruiser. I just got his PT boat hidden out there somewhere. After you sink this battle cruiser.
Yep.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. No, it's literally any one square somewhere.
And a 3 square?
No. We did 2 4s, a 3, and a 2.
And a 2, yeah, okay. Yeah, now you're just shooting it every single...
Those are the credits that everyone deserved.
You can pretend that these are the credits for having
Actually finished
the
game.
70 round stupidity.
Yeah.
You've seen all that Super Battleship has to offer you. Is
Not much.
an okay amount.
Yeah, you get to those 2 missions where it just gives you a very stringent amount of time to accomplish your things. And then you have this last one where it's just way too much.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, it's just like, hey, Do you really love Super Battleship? How about you just play it for just hours on one mission?
Yeah.
And any one stupid thing can screw you up, like, oh, you ran aground because you can't, it's not clear where the edges of the,
Or what your
land
movement
are.
is actually going to be.
So if it showed you, like, a dotted line arc as you were selecting your movement instead of little boxes, that
Well,
would be
if it-
pretty acceptable.
If the boxes were telling you, this is the box that your ship will reach, rather than...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's like a dotted line and
Yeah.
it'll show you like a little like highlight of this is where your ship will end up,
You know,
and you follow the arc. But like that's part of the game is just like figuring out how to maneuver your boat. And the battle system is like kind of amusing until it isn't, because it's the
No.
same thing over and over again.
Yep.
It's interesting that you can like target specific parts of the ship, but the only things you ever care about targeting are their guns and their
Mhm.
engines, and then you just
Destroy them
Destroy
after
them.
that. Yeah.
there'd be like no reason to target their radar or sonar. Although it'd be funny if you could target their sonar and then they just like would run into the mines.
Yeah. Well,
Or if you targeted their radar and they'd run into each other.
Super Battleship is real good.
The missile thing is kind of interesting, taking control of a missile first person, but it's not.
It gets tedious real
Yeah.
fast. This is just a matter of wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, there he is. Hit him.
For a game, like, they didn't have to make a naval strategy game. They were clearly commissioned to make a board game, a digital version of a board game, and they're like, well, we're going to make this instead and also have Battleship in it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, compelling in that sense, but I'm sure there are a ton of naval strategy games that are just, like, better in every way.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't know that they're particularly accessible. So, like, as a kid, I played this. And, like, it's a game you could play as a kid because it's not that complicated.
Unlike Silent Service.
Yeah, I definitely didn't play, like, any of that because it's just awful. But yeah, it's not great overall.
Well,
If you work for Mindscape and you help make Super Battleship,
why? That was some Super Battleship. We'll never come back to it again. So you're on the ground floor of seeing the end of Super Battleship. If you want to watch somebody do Total War,
I guess there's probably a YouTube video of that somewhere.
Probably a video, somebody doing it. Probably takes them like an hour.
No, it took us like 40 minutes to fail by round 25. So I think that like doing that entire mission must take like 2 hours.
Yeah. Unpleasant.
Yeah.
Do not recommend.
You could just watch the whole movie in that time.
True. I haven't seen it, but I do recommend it.
That's the stream idea. If you should be a niche stream where you play the movie Battleship in one corner and
While
play
playing the...
Super Battleship with no audio in the
Mhm.
other corner.
I think that's wise.
And it'll line up like Dark Side of the Moon.